What's going on, everyone? KJ here. Let's get right into my thoughts on episode 106 of Dragon Ball Super, titled Find Him, Deathmatch with an Invisible Attacker. Links to both the episode and the Dragon Ball Super Wiki are in the description below. And before I start, sorry for the late upload. I originally, normally I use goanime.io, but it just stopped working and it kept, the episode kept pausing. And even though I was, downstairs sitting next to my router, it still was just wonky and, just going everywhere and stuff. But I finished the One Piece review, so that video is going to be going up right after this one. But of course I have to upload the Hajime no Ippo review first, so it'll be Hajime no Ippo, then Dragon Ball Super, then One Piece, and I also have a battle request that I will be doing tomorrow. So yeah, so if you're in Beyblade, keep a look out for that. But my review starts right now. So after last week's amazing episode on Master Roshi, we are introduced to a couple new characters in this episode. One of them, Dr. Rhoda, looked menacing at first glance to me, but once he got shot by the snipers, it was pretty much lights out for him until the end of the episode. And regarding the snipers, so here's how they work. One of them, named Hermila, fires shots as powerful as Piccolo's special beam cannon from his, he has a cannon on his wrist that shoots those super powerful shots. And the other, named Prom, reflects the powerful shots with his body and his floating orbs. The orbs can also scope out the battlefield and find more enemies. The sniper shots were so strong that one of Piccolo's arms was shot off, and he was able to grow it back, but still, that's some intense firepower. Another cool thing about the orbs is that they can also use heat to track down foes. And of course, we have the return of something that has happened frequently in Dragon Ball, or in this, I'm pretty sure in my case frequently, because I've seen it a lot, but Piccolo taking the hit for Gohan. If you know what I'm talking about, a lot of times when Gohan's involved in a fight and he doesn't dodge and Piccolo's there, Piccolo winds up taking the brunt of the attack. Sometimes it causes him to die or be injured. But since Gohan wasn't able to dodge as usual, Piccolo took the sniper shot, taking out both of his arms. He was able to regrow them, but of course, still, we got all these episodes with Gohan training, re-unlocking, getting better at his mystic form. And he still can't dodge. Okay, so, and then another negative thing, Piccolo loses stamina every time he regrows a body part. So this could very well negatively affect him later on in the tournament. He's already had to regrow the same arm twice and another arm once. So I don't know how much stamina that gets rid of for him, but let's just say he's involved in a fight with a really strong opponent toward the end of the tournament and a lot of the people have been knocked out. It's because of that loss of stamina early on that he may not have the, he may not be able to keep up with the opponent and may be eliminated at the last minute, so, or just get hit by a easily dodgeable attack. But after that, Piccolo and Gohan decide to make heat signatures in many places, causing Hermila to shoot Prom and have shots go everywhere. So anyway, I understand that this episode emphasized Gohan and Piccolo trying to stop the snipers, but with a large attack like that, which can bombard the battlefield, how come we saw no one else try and dodge the snipers, or at least try to go after them? We also got to see Tien Shinhan in this episode, someone we haven't seen for a while. Goku and Vegeta are also in this episode, but we've seen them in every episode, to be honest, so it's not too big of a surprise. But anyway, Goku and Vegeta try to take down Prom with special ki-based attacks like the Gallic Gun and the Kamehameha, but it doesn't work because obviously Prom can reflect things with his body. So Tien uses his multi-form technique to take on Hermila, while Goku and Vegeta decide to throw boulders at Prom because ki-based attacks won't work. Tien also uses an attack that's very awesome to me, the Neo Tri-Beam. I've had a lot of memories of this from Dragon Ball, what's it called? Yeah, Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi, that game especially, because I always used to like watching Tien do his Neo Tri-Beam from that. What else? Dragon Ball Z Abridged, when he fought Semi-Perfect Cell and he was like, Shinkigo! That was hilarious. And then of course in the anime, the regular Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball Z Kai, depending on which one you watch, I like watching him fight Semi-Perfect Cell and do that. That's one of my favorite moments. But very nostalgic for me. Moving on, I like that another powerful opponent in the tournament was eliminated, Hermila, the one who has the wrist cannon, but at the same time, Tien has to sacrifice himself in order to do so. So I understand that characters get eliminated by others, but sacrifices shouldn't be made in a situation like this. The more people you lose, the less effective you will be toward the end of the tournament. They've already lost Krillin, but he wasn't paying attention, so that makes sense. But Tien, he could have, I'm pretty sure he could have done something else to get back on stage and eliminate Hermila at the same time. So I think that Tien could have used his clones to either restrain Hermila or push Hermila off the edge and make sure he doesn't get back, while Tien uses like Ki Blast or a Neo Tri-Beam to propel himself back on stage. You know, I don't understand. Wasn't Krillin able to do something like that when Android 18 almost flew off the stage and Krillin propelled himself with a Ki Blast to help her or something like that? I don't know who did it, but if Krillin can do it, why couldn't Tien do it? Like, you know what I'm saying? I understand he wanted to make it a draw 1-for-1, but at the same time, they may need your strength. Yes, you are human, but they may need your strength later on in the tournament. You know what I'm saying? At this, like, teamwork is good, but the more people you have, the better team it is. Especially with the Z Fighters, of course, they didn't get people from other planets, which sucks. But you know, I guess Piccolo and maybe Frieza, but still, that's really it. But anyway. So after the elimination of Hermila and the unfortunate elimination of Tien, we see Dr. Rhoda again as he tries to take on Prom, but thankfully Vegeta takes advantage of the situation and takes out Prom and Dr. Rhoda with a well-timed Gallic gun. There are also 32 minutes left in the tournament, meaning that this episode was only 2 minutes in Dragon Ball Super time. I remember because I checked my script for episode 105 when it said there are 34 minutes, so literally this episode only took 2 minutes. I mean, I don't remember how long on average each episode goes, because sometimes like it'll be like 5 minutes plus and sometimes it'll be like a minute to 3 minutes. So I'm like, I just hope that they don't do too much of one or too much of the other, because it kind of has to be a balance. But like I said before, I mean, I never said this, but I don't really pay attention too much to how big the time increases or the time decrease from episode to episode all the time. This is actually the first time I've ever done it. So yeah, but overall, this episode was pretty good, but there were some moments where something else could have happened, like Tien figuring out another way to take down Hermila without sacrificing himself at the same time, and other moments where certain things weren't addressed, like other fighters finding ways to deal with Hermila and Prom, and instead of the battlefield just being like completely empty besides for Goku, Vegeta, Prom, Hermila, Master Roshi, Tien, Gohan, and Piccolo. Like, those are the only people we really saw. But because of that, I'm giving this episode a 3 out of 5, but next week, apparently, it seems we'll be getting some stuff with Frieza and Frost, as well as more Magikaio, Vegeta, and even Master Roshi and the Evil Containment Wave / Mafuba. So I just hope Roshi's ready to fight again and has rested up to some extent. So hopefully in this episode, hopefully he didn't come into contact with any fighters, because he really put a lot of work in episode 105. So I don't want to see him try to do a big technique only to be eliminated because he didn't rest enough. Like, Master Roshi is not the type of fighter. We don't need him eliminated right now, especially since Tien already sacrificed himself in this episode. I don't want to be having back-to-back Universe 7 eliminations. I understand that Universe 7 may not win, but still, like, at least give him a chance. But that concludes this review. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. What do you think of this episode of Dragon Ball Super? Did you feel this episode had some inconsistencies? Do you think Piccolo's body part regrowing could negatively affect him in the tournament later on? Do you think Tien should have sacrificed himself, or was there another way to take Hermila down? Are you looking forward to the next episode? Let me know in the comments down below. And also, if you have any questions, theories, thoughts, suggestions, comments, or concerns, let me know about those in the comments down below as well. And as always, until next time, I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Have some related and or random videos here if you want to check them out as well. But anyway, until next time, I'll see y'all later.